Hey guys, Master Geek here, back with another How to Train Your Dragon 2025 live action figure review and unboxing. And today we've got the Crossbow Launching Toothless and the Toothless and Hiccup pack. So let's go ahead and start looking at the boxes. The Crossbow Launching Toothless. Here's the QR code, or not QR code, the barcode. But this is an Amazon exclusive, so I had this pre-ordered for a little while, and yeah, it's finally in. Not much to say about the box, but we'll get that open here in a second. But here is the Toothless and Hiccup pack. You know, Toothless can move his mouth open and stuff. You know, the rubber wings is like Stormfly. But yeah, it's back. There's Toothless. Then you have Stormfly and fish legs, and with fish legs with meat leg. I should have said Astrid with Stormfly. But yeah. So let's go ahead and get these open, and yeah, let's get them out. So first, taking a look at Toothless and Hiccup, they look really, really nice. Now, I like all the details on Toothless. Not a lot of color variations because, you know, Toothless is entirely black, and you know, the eyes, oh, nice. My only gripe is that his teeth are showing. Kind of makes him look a little derpy. But Hiccup looks really good. Looks just like the actor. You know, Toothless rubber wings. And I was actually very shocked at how long his tail was. Overall, it's a nice looking figure. Not really much to say about it, other than, you know, it's got a little bit of posability on it. You can pose the legs, which they're a bit stiff when you get them out of the box, but really nice detail on the legs. Saddle looks nice. You can swivel the tail a little bit, and you know, like I said, mouth moves. And you can also make his wings flap. I learned this with Stormfly yesterday, so you can make his wings flap a little bit, make it look like it's actually flying, because it's got a spring in here, so it will automatically come back down when you let go. But moving on from this Toothless, we're going to move on to the Crossbow Toothless. So, taking a look at it, it's about the same, you know, but it's just made out of styrofoam, as you can tell, like right here. And, you know, let's take a look at the crossbow. Not much detail on the front, but on the back, you've got Toothless on the back of the crossbow. Now, I didn't notice that beforehand, but yeah. Now, when you're putting Toothless together, because you have to put his wings on separately, be careful because the styrofoam can probably rip. I wouldn't doubt if it would. You just have to press it down in there until you hear it click. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The putting Toothless onto the crossbow itself is a little difficult because the spring is really tight, so this thing is probably going to end up flying far. Speaking of flying, let's take this out and we'll go ahead and test out how well it flies. There's also some other things you can do. Well, if you want him to do like a backflip, you can move the tail up like this, and he'll do a backflip. You move it to the side. You can move it to one side like this, or you can move it to the other side like that, and he'll turn either left or right depending on which way you turn it. But yeah, overall that is actually really cool, and for the price, worth it. So these are actually really, really cool. You know, Toothless is my favorite, obviously. You know, he's a lot of people's favorites. But, you know, these are actually really cool additions to anybody's collections, especially the action figure. I don't know about the crossbow. Yeah, I know it's probably not everybody's cup of tea, but, you know, it's actually pretty nice. I like it. I like it a lot. But, yeah. So, if you want to see any more How to Train Your Dragon stuff, please let me know in the comments. And if you want more now, and you haven't seen my last video, which is the video with the Red Death in it, go check that out. So anyways, that does it for this video. This is the Master Geek. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.